For people who really enjoy the Five Nights at Freddy's games, have probably seen some animation out there from various stories, theories, whatnot, fan speculation, animations, songs, videos, etc. And one of these guys is known as Magma Ren. And Magma has done a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's animation in the past couple of years, and has thus far grown spectacularly from his singular scene stop motion to now a fluid animation scene that can last about 6 or 7 minutes. Now, I talk about him specifically because today is our 2-year anniversary working with him. And it may be a little strange that most people don't know this, but I have been voice acting for Magma for about 2 years now. And it's a really short story, honestly, but a couple years ago, Magma asked for help. He's a one-man show and had been for a long time, but he needed help with more of the voices. He wanted to develop the story more, but he couldn't do all the voices out there. It's enough for him alone to do as many as he has, and for those who know the Five Nights at Freddy's characters, there are a lot. So a couple years ago, he started sending out auditions for various characters, including Vanny or Vanessa, some security guards, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Circus Baby. There were a few key characters. Anyway, at the time, I really wasn't doing much of anything. So I thought, why not, you know? Maybe you'll get something, maybe you won't, it doesn't matter. It was just something to pass the time. So I tried out for a couple of voices and waited a couple of weeks before he decided to respond to people. And then I got a message on Discord from him directly, asking if I still was interested in playing a character. And which I kind of thought was the basic, just to make sure, hey, are you still interested? Because sometimes things happen, you can't do something when you plan to do it, things come up, life happens. But at that point, I said, yeah, sure, absolutely. And he messaged back and said, congratulations, you're Toy Chica. Which actually blew my mind. I didn't think that I would have gotten anything. I'm not exactly the greatest with voice acting. I mean, I've grown for sure in the past couple of years, but I also have insane stage fright. I really can't perform in front of people unless it's like, we're having fun and like I really, really, really know you. You're my best friend. But I can't do it in front of people. It's frightening, honestly. But to do Toy Chica, to actually play a character from FNAF 2, has been a blast. And I will leave a link around for our series, which is called The Twisted Truth. And in this series, it's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of people from all over, honestly. We're from just everywhere, really. And the guys are so sweet. Magma is a sweetheart, honestly. Despite what his avatar devil looks like. But for the past couple of years, I've developed Toy Chica to the point where I'm very happy with her voice. In the beginning, I wasn't sure where to start. In the games, she has a very high-pitched, obnoxious tone, which is kind of normal for her. Although when I tried it, I wasn't really satisfied, I guess is the word I'd use. And so after the first episode, which if you watch the series, you will see how much she changed, I really wasn't pushing her too much. Because it kind of went from, oh, hi, Toy Freddy. What's up with you guys? to a much higher, "Oh, hi, Toy Freddy! What's up with you guys?" It was drastically different, but it actually made me feel a lot better especially after talking to Magma about it, because it didn't feel right to me. So I pushed it, and I brought it up to a point where I really enjoyed it. But that itself, the whole thing by itself was unexpected. But what was more unexpected was when Magma returned to me and asked me to do another character from a different series. Now, Magma had been working on a separate series called The Demon Within, which is basically an origin story about his devil avatar, how he turned from this guy to the devil, in a sense. And he's going through these mental blocks by, breaking bridges between friends and actually coming to his selfish needs, basically. And at one point, he's hanging off a ledge, and his friends are not exactly helpful. And then an older couple appear. And in an earlier part of this series, the older couple were mocking his artistic ability as he tried to show some of his work in a museum. And he asked me to be the snobby, asshole of a woman. And I honestly had a lot of fun with that. I will also send a link to that episode right there. But it was funny because she was like a British, obnoxious, very snobby kind of a woman with a laugh that had me dying every time I did her voice. But I was honestly surprised just to see that in the first place. Because that was two voices right there. And of course, I was still doing Toy Chica, and the story was progressing. And out of nowhere, he came to me again and said, "Hey, do you want to voice Ballora?" And here I am, just kind of shook, honestly. I really didn't know. I mean, I was grateful. I was absolutely grateful. But I started asking him why. Like, why me? Honestly, you've got two other girls who could probably do, the same thing I'm doing, but he came to me, and this is the third time he's coming back to me, asking me to do another voice for him. And I asked him honestly, like, why me? Just because I'm curious. And he responded saying, "You give me what I want. You know how to, build the character." He liked the way how I portrayed the character, how I gave him what he was asking for, how they would feel in that moment, everything, all the expression. And I've only done Ballora once, and Ballora has a very low and soft tone, which I thought was absolutely hilarious because it is a 180 from what Toy Chica is. So I am waiting for that one day when both those characters come together in the same room, and I have to flip between top and bottom every single time. But it has honestly been a blast, and I'm looking forward to the future for more animations, and who knows, maybe I will get more stuff coming, more work from other people. But for now, I am very happy with the work I'm doing with Magma, and I still can't believe 2 years has gone by. It's been amazing. But I do hope you check his stuff out, and I hope you enjoy what he's creating, because he's an incredible artist and has done a wonderful job these past few years. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling, but please check it out, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!